Orienteering. Orienteering by Maggie Okul. So what is orienteering? Orienteering is a sport in which participants are given a map and a compass and set out to go control point to control point in the shortest amount of time. The participant is given a topographical map, which looks like this, which contains symbols such as the start point, which is the double circles, the end point, which is the triangle, and the control points, which are the circles. They're also given a compass, which looks like this. The participants then follow the control points on the map, punching each control point with one of these, either an E-puncher on the left or a paper puncher on the right. The aim of the game is to punch each and every control point and reach the end point in the shortest amount of time. So who can do orienteering? Literally anybody. Orienteering has no age limit, no certain level of fitness required, and is inclusive for all. Orienteering can be done as an individual, partner, or group activity, and is accessible to all age groups as well as those with disabilities. Over time, orienteering expanded to not only be played on a natural terrain but urban areas too, allowing it to become more open to disabled participants. It can be played within schools, summer camps, played at club level as something to do with the family or friends on a weekend, or even played at an elite level. So how do you do orienteering? So you start at the start point on the map, where you will either have a staggered start time along the same course, or all start at the same time if there are several different courses. Once you start, you will use your map and compass to navigate your way through the control points on the map. You don't get the map until you're about to start, so you can't study it beforehand and already have routes planned out. Participants will punch each control point they reach, making sure they punch the correct control point by verifying the ID number that goes with the punch, because sometimes they may use the same punch design as other control points. Paper punches are usually attached to the control point, whereas E-punches can be rented from the event leader. Some orienteering courses may require you to collect the checkpoints in numerical order, whereas others may not. You just have to check when signing up. The aim is to punch all the control points and reach the end point in the smallest amount of time possible. So what are the benefits of orienteering? Well, it's open and inclusive for all people of all ages and fitness levels, meaning anyone can do it. Orienteering also keeps participants active and moving from control point to control point until they have collected them all across and crossed the finish point. It helps improve map reading skills as you become more accustomed to navigating your way through courses, recognizing the symbols commonly used, and it also improves decision making and strategy skills, so like picking which route to run, adapting around obstacles that may not be on the map like fallen trees, working out which path will get you fastest to the checkpoints, things like that, as well as social skills if you're working within a group or with a partner. It may even provide the chances to work on being a leader and giving directions to others. Orienteering also requires minimal equipment, meaning you only really need yourself and suitable clothing for the terrain. Maps and compasses are given out at meets, and punches are either attached to the control points or you can rent an e-punch stick from the meet organizer. Orienteering can really be done anywhere, like forests, parks, towns, rec centres. If you're running a course alone, it can help build your own self-confidence in your own ability to get through and navigate by yourself. It increases people's outdoor time. Orienteering can be perfect for those who live in urban areas and giving them a chance to get away from the city and immerse with nature while playing a fun game open to family and friends. It creates a balance between body and mind, meaning you're balancing how fast your body can get from control point to control point while simultaneously navigating the terrain and route you're running. And lastly, you become a part of a community. You meet similar-minded people who both enjoy orienteering, and you find yourself going to the same meets, and you create a rapport, you create friendships. And that's what's good about orienteering.